Hello and welcome to Sharon, Massachusetts. Sharon is a small New England town, and a few residents decided to organize Sharon Street Art. The Sharon Street Art Walks basically are two designated areas that residents and visitors can walk on and admire art. This is the first loop in the center of town. We would like to encourage people to park at the town-owned parking lot on High Street and walk around and admire the art. By the way, all of the pieces were created and donated by Sharon residents. We would like to thank them all for participating and using their imagination and creating some pretty cool pieces. As you will see, many of the art pieces are upcycled items. We do encourage upcycling as well as recycling. We do allow any artists to create piece of art, no matter what age or ability. We just would like people to have fun and have people who don't feel artsy to walk around and admire some pieces and hopefully get encouraged to create something next year. So we are still on High Street, which is filled with different art. I also would like to thank to all homeowners who allowed us to display pieces of art in their front yards. We have pretty good group at this point, and both of these loops had many pieces of art. Of course, we would like to see more in the future, so please follow us on the website, on the Facebook or Instagram. I will post the links towards the end of the video. As you can see, many of the pieces, we have a huge variety of different pieces. Nobody should stay away from being creative just because they don't think they have the ability. There are so many interesting things that can be made. This is completely volunteer supported event, and we would like to encourage you to join us next time. Next year we would like to do it again, and more volunteers can make it more interesting, more fun. We are even thinking about creating one-day event with fine art or art that cannot be left outside otherwise. We are very impressed with the amount of artists and art that joined us this year, and I would like to really tell everybody how much I appreciate their effort and that they are great support of creating stuff and give others opportunity to admire their pieces. As you can realize, this is a free event and there is no cost at all. And we really love the fact that, especially now during COVID times, many people had the opportunity to get outside and walk and admire creations of other residents. Some of the art pieces are very clever and allow visitors to participate, like this one. Please do touch and add piece of art. This is nature loom that people had opportunity to add to, which is really cool. Fairy gardens are always a big hit with kids of all ages. They are really loved by many, and there's no limit to your imagination what you can add. Like, this is one of the most wonderful fairy gardens we have. That's on High Street as well. It's really adorable, super cute, and many kids love it as well as adults, as I mentioned. There is a beauty of shopping for the items you would like to add to art piece, picking them up and then assembling them, or using your imagination and basically upcycling items that you already have at home. If you see your street on one of those loops that we created, please do let us know next year. We would love to have the loops filled with art, more the merrier. Sometimes people are a little hesitant to allow other people into their yard. However, so far we didn't have many issues, and we definitely are thrilled that people are respectful of properties and the art itself. Um, so once again, I would like you to encourage you to perhaps join us next year. Um, if you didn't have a chance to see the art this year, you can definitely think about how you would like to help to make it a success next year. Or if you have pieces you can either donate or you can create yourself. That will help us a lot. We do realize that May is usually a pretty busy season in Sharon, as this coming weekend, which is the end of our Sharon Street Art, we ran it from May 7th to May 22nd. So we did realize that it's quite busy. This is probably the one of the most beautiful pieces, definitely the most time consuming. Incredible crocheted flowers and butterflies, really, really cool. This is a few art pieces on Summit Avenue. As you can see, again, these are recycled items that were turned into the art. And by the way, there is no limit to your imagination, and we do encourage people to use whatever they have. Here is the second loop that is on Ames Street Cottage, or it's starting on Cottage. Please don't forget that this little garden on Cottage Street that was dedicated to Father Bullock is part of Sharon Street Art, and it's a pretty cute place to discover, to walk in, check out, look for ideas for your own garden. It's a very peaceful spot. This beautiful piece is in front of a cottage school on Cottage Street. Really lovely. Once again, I do love how many different ideas people had or artists had, and how they cheered up many people. I got so many great compliments from people who usually walk and suddenly they saw the art pieces popping up. It's really cool. Once again, there is no limit to your imagination. Some of the art pieces allow people to take pictures and do a little photo shoot. I told you fairy gardens are a big hit. This one is ocean theme. As I mentioned before, you can find our website. We also have Instagram and Facebook. You can look for different ideas. We would like to thank Sharon Culture Council, who helped us a bit financially with the flyers and other signs. So I do hope you had opportunities to walk this year and you enjoy Sharon Street Art, or second annual Sharon Street Art. Thank you for watching.